Virginia.
Brooks for three.
Jonathan Brooks, the point guard.
Definitely someone to keep an eye on tonight.
Warriors will mostly play through number one, Jonathan Brooks.
Respect where respect is due. Brooks is a baller.
Brooks hit 1,000 points.
He's been playing his heart out here tonight.
Brooks is on fire. It's for three, and it's good.
Brooks is up to 24 points on the night.
Brooks kind of reminds me of an NBA player.
Started playing basketball when I was 4 years old. This is a game that I had a lot of success with. When you mentioned my name, basketball came right after it. And I get to my junior year, 4 games into the year, I step on somebody's foot after a three-point jump shot, tear 2 ligaments in my ankle. I need to have surgery. If I don't have surgery, it won't happen right away, but you have a chance of rupturing your Achilles. I put off surgery because this is your senior year of high school. This is what everybody talks about. Your senior year of high school, you want to do well. You want to go out with a bang. I get the call that we have a new coach come in, and he's got 2 upcoming freshmen under his arms. I can kind of see the writing on the wall of what's going to happen. We had 10 seniors going in to that year. Had a very good junior season. Went to the regional championship going in this year. But this is going to be a rebuild. This is my senior year. I did everything to get back. I'm transferring. My mom and me were really butting heads. We get to right before I'm about to transfer, and she nixes it. She tells me we don't run from our problems. I get to high school, same high school as before with a brand new coach. That senior season, I got subbed in the game twice. And it was very, very personal that year. I was being persecuted for my faith by other teammates. We had 3 seniors quit, and I felt like the coach was wanting me to quit. Doing everything I could. I was in my car crying after every practice, just asking God, why is he doing this to me? This is all I've ever wanted, and you're not letting me have it. I get to senior night, and the manager, the one who's not even on the team, he gets put on the roster, and he gets to play more than I do. And at the end of that season, worst year of my life, very draining, again, humble and broken kid. God brings a girl into my life, one that I'm gonna marry. I don't meet her if I transfer. I don't go to ABC if that year doesn't happen. And then look what I got. I become a 1,000-point scorer at this school after not having hardly any high school basketball experience because of everything. And all I can say is God had a plan for my life. But God humbled me before he blessed me. He used something that I loved to get me to where he wanted me to be, which was here. And I got to live out my dream. I said that to my dad, walking off the floor senior night. And because he was there through it all, gave him a hug, he's crying, and I said, man, it was all worth it. 1,000 points, that was kind of the culmination of everything for me. When I told people I was going to play college basketball, they laughed. To not only get to play, but to have that number that at my previous high school was like the end-all be-all. You score 1,000 points and you're the stuff. So to be able to do that, it was just a super, super emotional night. And I can be completely honest, it drove me to my knees that night, just giving it to God and thanking him for everything that he put me through, but also what he rewarded me with, because I couldn't have pictured anything even close to that. And the atmosphere that night, just the amount of love I got from the campus. ABC has made me feel like a superstar. I don't really believe it, for better or for worse. I love every single person on this campus, and just know that they will be missed for sure. Coach Barton, he always said before every game, he said, men, remember your testimony matters more than this game. You can keep your testimony in winning, but also in losing. But I told him, especially after my last game, you gave me my love back. And I fully owe that to him.
I hope he always realizes that he is very special. I believe he is 1 Peter 2:9, that he's a chosen person to show forth the praises of Christ who brought him out of darkness.
Coming to ABC, I was with not much motivation other than I had something to prove. I get there day one, and he gives me the ball and tells me, you've got the green light, take any shot that you want to shoot. And I never had somebody give me that freedom before, and it was the most fun I've ever had. And he started to shift my focus. You don't need to prove anything. God's taking care of everything, and He's giving you this game. Why don't you just enjoy it? Why don't you love it? And I got that, and I owe that to Him for sure.
One of the things that he taught me, which is really kind of strange, but it was him, and that was a pat on the back or a pat on the shoulder meant that everything was going to be okay.
When you see me on the court, even if we're losing, if it's a tough game, you always see me smiling. And that was always kind of my thing, was just smiling to the adversity, smiling to the good things. But it was because I knew what it was like to not have it. And when God gave it back to me, I wasn't going to take a second for granted. I played with just joy. I cherished every moment. And I hope I'm remembered for that.
Number 1, Jonathan Brooks.